Okay, we are live with another episode of the Witness Playthrough. Part 6, in fact. As I recall, we were going to attempt to find an angle that would allow us to solve this. The trouble is I don't actually know. Oh, I guess this is what I was supposed to do the whole time. Aha. And that lets me go all the way over there. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I need to do to enable this, but maybe it's like motion sensor stuff or something. I don't know. If that's actually the intended solution, it is a bit odd. Like, it's obviously pretty easy for me to see how I was, like, where I didn't do the thing correctly or whatever to solve the puzzle. It's more so that I mean that you're supposed to do that from such a far distance. But that's happened a few times in a few places in this game. So maybe it really was just that I didn't know. Now that we have a connection with the nearby area, I suppose this is the fastest way there. We'll have a leisurely boat ride. As a result of this being very slow, I suppose I can use this opportunity to collect my thoughts about the game a bit. One of the rare times that I'll have actually used this time as it was intended. Which is pretty funny. There are a few puzzles that are pretty annoying in a way that I feel like, you know, so somebody in our Discord server at the No Frauds Club mentioned that the game was effective at exposing mental deficiencies. Actually, maybe this was in chat now that I think about it. And that might be the case, but it also feels kind of... Maybe it's just my inability to imagine somebody else having mental deficiencies that are so distinct from mine. But it does feel like it's pretty hard to imagine a world where somebody else has a huge issue with the things that I have no issue with. Or likewise, or vice versa, has... I'm pretty sure there's a cheap way out of here without me having to go through the path, but I don't remember. Maybe that's a lie. Yeah, so it's hard for me to imagine that somebody out there exists with a very different set of strengths and weaknesses, so much so that it is super easy for them to figure out the answers to the puzzles that I sometimes had an impossible time with. It seems like most people who have joined the chat thus far and commented broadly about this game since I started playing it we're really not a fan of the bird area. Although for me, really only 2 puzzles in the entire bird area were exceptionally annoying. It was really just difficult for me to figure out how many tones. I had a misread on the number of actual unique sound segments were being played at me, basically. That was the big thing that I lacked. And that was in like the first section, basically, the last 2 puzzles of the first section. So, before you get to Bamboo Land. So I wouldn't say that I actually had that much difficulty with it besides that. So I can check that in the load menu. I have 329 solved, and I don't know what +2 means. Also, hi. I'm wondering how I activate this. Not gonna lie, I did expect to just fall, to be honest. I came all the way over here, but it seems that I have done so without any opportunity to actually interact with things, so... Environmental ones? What? I don't even know what that means. Oh, okay. I didn't know there were more like that. I thought that was necessary for progression. Maybe it is, I don't know. Wait, is the bit here that I am actually supposed to solve the puzzle differently in order to make it go a different angle? Was that the bit the whole time? That might have been the bit. What? Oh, why did it save? I wanted to load to skip the boat ride. And the bridge ride, for that matter. Disaster. Well, you have to remember that when I first started playing the game, I paid attention to the environment, and I was actually visually punished for that with a lot of graphical glitches, so... I know that was a signal that the developers obviously didn't intend, but it's still a signal that I received nonetheless, so I wasn't about to start really agonizing over details. I suppose most of them must be more subtle than the Egypt one then, or I just really am a dummy, I don't know. These are a lot of spikes, man. I don't know if those are legal. Well, I guess it's back to the fucking doldrums with us. You're stuck here with me too. I guess not technically, you could just alt F4, but come on, bro. Oh wait, it's this. Sensitivity strikes again. Well, yeah, sure. I can understand that too, but early on I wasn't just looking for the puzzles, and what I found were a whole lot of unsavory things. So. I mean, I'm probably making it sound like it was worse than it was. It's no better or worse than any other game that's in 3D. I guess it's probably better by number, or whatever. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Oh, I didn't go the wrong way. Fuck that. I'm not waiting for another one. Unfortunately, we are not Jesus. Why doesn't it start at the highest speed? I know the answer. Does anybody remember how many puzzles were needed? Well, what the average number of puzzles were completed when you beat the game? I'm wondering how much more content I have. I assume there's some final zone where I enter into the laser or whatever. Yeah, that must be why they have all the speed controls, besides the fact that they automatically activate them just to piss you off at the end of the travels. Big fan, as you can tell. It's pretty funny, just the sheer number of times that people who are watching this for the first time see me like sit here waiting for this, and they're like, "What the fuck?" They have a more like visceral reaction to it than I do. I'm probably just desensitized to it at this point. I guess there used to be a bug. Nice. Speaking of 3D, by the way, there used to be a bug apparently where you could walk on water in this game. I actually feel like I remember hearing about that as being discussed in a offhanded manner at some point. Don't think I go that way. I think I go this way. Wait. Maybe I go this way. This looks familiar anyway. Wait. Aha! Check me out. So the whole time I was baiting myself. The only problem here is, I guess it doesn't... Oops. What was I supposed to be doing here? Okay, that doesn't actually change. So it's only this one that actually changes, I guess. So we can set that over there to at least connect those. Does this one change? Ah, here we go. So that's the one that we did do. So we could do this. Okay, I figured it out now. But what does it solve to do this? I guess this just doesn't do anything? Or, well, I guess it closes at the gate, but I don't really know why I would want to close the gate. I also don't really know why... Like, what is the game logic rule that means solving it faster solves the left one, and solving it slower or longer solves the right one? Like, I don't really get that. Okay, anyway. So we just flat out can't reach that over there? Or... I'm incorrect. Not sure which. Maybe something different happens. How do I... Oh, well, obviously I can solve it that way. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. So, maybe something different happens to the connection if I solve... I don't know why it would be like that. Like, if I do this now, what happens? Literally nothing? Okay. Worth a shot, I guess. So, I'll be on the lookout for any other... any other changers. Although I don't think it will matter. We appear to be at the very edge of the... thing. It's weird because it seems like it's very obvious that you should, in air quotes, be able to progress further. That one doesn't have multiple ends. Yeah, none of these do. And we would see the stack on the bottom if there was more, so that's definitely as far as it can go. Well, it looks like I'm back. That was pretty impressive. Okay, well, the game crashed and or my driver... well, my driver definitely timed out. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. So... well, I guess I should confirm that the stream is even working, so I'll go over here and then confirm that. Let's see, if we jump over here, can we still see the stream? Yeah, okay. Looks fine. Okay. So none of these can be solved exiting a different one by the looks of things. And there's nothing up here. So maybe the trick is to connect it to the other end where the bridge is, and then reconfigure it in reverse order? Would that even do anything? I feel like maybe it could. Let's try that. For a second I thought the bridge didn't load in, but then I saw that it was dropped. Okay. Oh, well, obviously I can't solve it in reverse order, forehead. Jesus. That's embarrassing. Yeah, this doesn't get me very far. I wonder if the... Well, hold on. Whoa. It rotated me. Yeah, there is no, like... There's nothing I can do from a distance, basically. That's what I was kind of checking. Is that really the only way in? It feels like you're supposed to make a connection over here. But it's also not the right height level. Now that I'm looking at it from here. I'm pretty sure these are lower than those ones. So if that's the case... I guess you could... it's probably like not as much of a difference that it would stop you from walking over it, but it still feels like a bit of a clue. I guess we'll go see if we can... Like, can we do something different with this? I should maybe look at all of the cases where I made connections. Let's see if there's... Well, I already did this, though. I did this before I confirmed if the stream was even back. And there's no other way that you can go with these. I don't know what that does. Hmm. Oh, I should mention I'm running this game on high settings, even though it recommends low settings. And I have to wonder, if you recommend low settings, I wonder why you would include the medium and high settings. Like, that'll be a question I ask him when I get him back here. Maybe there will be something interesting that comes from that. You can see some Sony Vegas dissolve effects happening in the background. Alright. Let's see how long it takes us to... Oh, wait. Well, obviously we can get a... Oh, wait. Can we? There we go. We can cheat a little bit. Maybe that's enough, but probably not. Son of a bitch. How do we... Yeah, there's not really any place that's closer to where we are. Or closer to the view angle anyway. Or whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. There's not a view angle I can get that's still closer to where we need to go. So we definitely aren't supposed to do that. So the question is, what are we supposed to do? Hmm? Alright, we'll, actually do it this way. We'll return here later now that we actually have a path. But I am obviously stuck, so we're not going to get much farther doing that. What else do I have? I have that. I have Egypt. I have... Is there anything else? There's definitely something else, but I just can't remember what it is. City. Well, I guess it would be like town or village, more like, based on the scale. There's that secret, in air quotes, room in the temple area that's like bordering on the... bamboo location. It might just be a door here, though. It might just be like the opposite end of this. I can't remember. We went over to that area already. There's like a collectible, but no puzzles. No basic puzzles, anyway. I wonder what, like, full clears of this game look like. And also, I wonder how many people went through the full clear, or went through the game looking for something that might have been a full clear, if you know what I mean. That looks like something you can get up on. It has, like, a panel on it, too. So. Is that true? Can I get up on it? Oh! Dude, I found a secret. Okay. Can't even brute force the secret. Shut up, bird. this is not where I thought I was going. I might actually have to crack and admit defeat at the Egypt one, though. I really have zero desire. Like, it's not even like... I am also out of ideas on how to find stuff, but I've also just got zero desire to solve that. Anyway. It's like... I guess maybe the two are linked. If I had some idea of how to design it, then... Or how to solve it, rather, then I would probably think differently. I guess we'll go back and... see if we can figure anything out. I kind of want to see if I can find... oh, I think I already did find it, though. There's a puzzle here that needs to be solved a third time, and I think I already figured out how to solve it the glare way. I think the glare way is how I solved the green one. Yeah, must have been. Because it ends in there. So that can't be it. I wonder what the point of this is. Literally. Whatever the heuristic is, I don't have it. I don't know what you're supposed to do. This is another one of those ones that gives you zero feedback, which is pretty frustrating. Like, I guess there's a reason for that, because it's been happening so frequently that it must be a deliberate action. But I never encountered anything where there were odd numbers of this without there being one of those bear noses. So are you just supposed to divide the pieces from each other? Is that it? I guess that would be pretty challenging. I suppose the thing that I did figure out about stuff like this is that you might... Ah, wow. What a fucking guy. So actually... It's too bad I can't crouch. Okay. So... No, that's not really what I wanted to do. Alright, so there's a giant reverse L. Then there's a smaller reverse L. So we need to go up, right. Sorry. I guess I could go up, right, down, right, up, left. That probably wouldn't work either. I think cutting the thing in half up until the like 2 blocks, and then cutting over left 1 block, going up 2 blocks, and then you go right, down, right, down 2. is this. There you go. Oh, well, I was already in here, though, so how does this help me? Does it allow me to see through the same thing? No, it's not the right angle. That's pretty funny. I guess that it's even more obvious because this bar is missing. So a subtle clue. Now, maybe I draw the same shape here. It's mirrored. Well, I don't even have that many squares, so that can't be it. The only thing I'm noticing is that there's these broken pieces in a few spots. I don't know if that's related or how I would unify that with a rule. That doesn't really compute anyway. So it's probably a red herring then, intentional or otherwise. Normally for these you need to find like shadows or some pattern in here, but I tried everything I could think of already for that. Man, just when we thought we were getting somewhere. Pranked. No, that's a good bit. That one actually goes upstairs. Is there even an upstairs to this building? I think I can access it from somewhere. No? Oh. Supposed to move that over somehow. Can I even get at the top of this building? I guess that's supposed to come down at some point. So this one was kind of confusing. If I assume that the door is here, what would that mean? Yeah, it's kind of messed up, dude. I remember thinking that this one seemed unsolvable if the goal was to move through the maze without touching grass. You know, it's pretty dangerous activity after all. But is that? It doesn't appear to be possible. You can almost do it. If this were open, you could do it, or if this... Oh, maybe that is it. Maybe it's just blocked, right? So if you're from the start, you go... What? You go up, 1, 2, 3, left, down, 2, left, 2. Wait, was it left 2? So you go up 3, left, down 2, left, down, left, up, right, up, left 1, 2, well, left to the end, so... does that make sense? Because it looks like it's left. I mean, it looks like it might be inverted or something. Because you just go... Oh, unless you do this. If this is where it starts, which I guess would make sense, because this is where it ends? Or no? So in this case, yeah, you do 1, 2, 3 left. That just seems too much, though. Is that true? No, I guess it isn't. Okay, so this is the way then we do 1, 2, 3 left, down, 1, 2 left, down, left, up, left. I want to say it's like up, right, up, right, up. Okay, we figured it out. Ha! Okay. Did this even have a wire connecting? I guess that's not legal or something. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I don't know how to exclude that exactly. Okay. Okay, so we have to end on this one. Oh, we can't do it that way, so... Oops. This one's tough. You just have to identify which one has the more blocks and then solve it from that angle, I think. Or maybe it just helps to change direction anyway. Yeah, that one was easy by comparison. All right. So I'm liking this now that I know what's going on with it anyway. It is kind of like it is basically like you went away in all of these different areas and learned a bunch of skills and improved your understanding, and now you come to the Mecca and really apply that knowledge. Oh, okay. If it's just system specific, then it's probably just like a bug in the software. I kind of get some games will recommend me ultra, and some games will recommend me low. So I assume it's just them not being able to read the hardware or whatever. All right, we still can't really figure out what to do here. Maybe it was lying in front of me the whole time. And what I was supposed to do is find a reflection somewhere in the world and use that as the solution. That's my next hypothesis. And I don't... there might have been like a collectible here. Yeah, there was. So I guess that's why you're up here. And also to admire your shadow and enjoy the lag. But it doesn't appear to give you any benefit other than that. I was going to say maybe you come up here and look down and you get some different view, but that wasn't it. I think I did everything in here already. This might have actually been where I found the Psycho Long... Oh, I never really did figure out what I was supposed to do here. But now I know that based on how this worked, it's... high, medium, medium, or no, high, medium, low, low. So that's me being smart, obviously. 5 head. What do we got in here? Okay, this seems like another one of them looky through the glass things. Yeah, so this is definitely not the right color. Same for that. Oh, well, actually. Yeah, same for that. I don't know how I'm supposed to get another look. You would think you're supposed to get a look by looking through the windows, the tinted windows here. But one, that's just blue. Two, can't get at the right height. And oh, I can actually. So scratch 2. And 3, this is a long fucking time if that's the answer. Also 3. That's not even really what I was going to say. But the other thing is that there's shit in the way, so I can't see it anyway. Fooked. What else we got? Ah, wasn't there the blue paint thing or whatever in this area somewhere? You guys remember what I'm talking about? Here it is. Yes. So the rub here is that it seems impossible to have on the surface. It seems impossible to have these pieces, right? Except it's not. Fuck, that didn't do it. I thought you could do like 1, 2. I guess you could just do that though, right? Well, no. Because you could just push them up and then both of the shapes are there. But you can't do that here because obviously then you have the issue of the blocks not being unified. But what if you do this? Oh, you can't do that either though. And then I thought maybe you could do this, but that doesn't work. Is there a green screen I can look through? Is there, because when it doesn't flash, like when the colors don't tell me anything, I assume that the issue is that I don't have the right colors, and that's why they're doing that. That does not appear to be the case, actually. Also, I feel like the blue paint is a hint. I don't know what it is, though. Restream sent me an email implying my stream is over, so that's kind of weird. Just broken, I guess. So you can't... Oh, yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to separate it like this, would you? No. I wonder why my other solution didn't work. The one where I draw this and then this. Because these two are connected, these two are connected, but I guess they can't overlap with this. That must be what that means. Which means you would have to have them all be this monolithic shape. I feel like. I guess you could do... You could... do this. But you would have to mirror whatever shape you make, right? So you could do... Well, if it's not in the first place, then yeah, I never have the expectation, right? It's the lack of consistency that irks me. Predictably, if you know who I am. go. We figured it out. Wow. All that for this? Okay. What even is this, then? What's the point? I thought I was gonna do something. I guess not. Maybe there is an obvious thing that those correspond to, but I haven't seen it, so... What's up, the baker? I would really like to know what this... You know, this actually represents something that I don't really know how to figure out. Like, you're supposed to look at it, basically, is my best guess. Like, usually... This reminds me of, like, the puzzles that were in the... Snap. The temple area, where you had to peer through some wooden pattern, but nothing even remotely lines up with it. I cannot see anything over here. So that makes me think maybe... Oh, I see. Maybe this is it. Maybe you're supposed to figure out, like, if you were looking at it from behind, basically. I can't really do that, so... It looks like this is intact, but getting there is impossible. So maybe you have to do the opposite. Maybe you have to go where there is none. So it would be like this. Is that true? Wow, I'm glad it didn't correct my view. The one time I wanted it to yank control away from my camera is the one time it doesn't. We go up. We go left 3. We go up, right, up, left. Oh my god. It wasn't that? Is that even the right pattern? Up, left 1, left 2. It feels like that's left 3. Well, I guess I did go 1, 2 anyway, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to solve it, right? So maybe you are supposed to go all the way? What? I don't think I activated the laser in the temple. I don't remember. There's some... I don't even think there's a way for me to progress from the temple. I have to, like, go out and then go through the... what do you call it? This is one I couldn't figure out how to hit every single one of these. Is that even feasible? It feels like it's not. You can do this. Got it. Maybe I'm supposed to find a green screen and... Yeah, if this were another game, if this were any other game, in fact, you would walk around with like a cipher and hold it up as an item or some shit. You'd be like, I see the green. I see its true colors by looking through its false color. That's what you'd say. Your character would have dialogue and everything, and he would sound like that. Let's see, if The Witness were another game. Let's find Temple again, I guess, since I'm lost. Though I am in a perpetual state of being lost. What is this? Tire Tower? I almost called it Temple because that's where I'm going. Tire Tower. A tire tower for Tiny Tony. Tiny Tony's Tire Tower. Tiny Tony's Tire Tower. Tramples. Tommy's Temple. Terrifically tramples Tommy's Temple. Yeah, I'm locked in, bro. I can't progress. Well, let me... Although, did I complete everything? Yeah. There's no wire that goes from that one. Maybe that's a bit, though. Maybe. It's not a real solution. No, it is. It made a bird sound or something. I don't know what that does, actually. Yeah, so this is what I was saying earlier. Seems like what I have to do is get out of here and come back from the bamboo area or whatever. I need another view on that one. More or less. Ugh. Don't fall down, Jonathan. Aw, my shit. Fuck you. Okay. So I have to go the long way. This must also be for meditative mindsets. You can't show a cactus emoji or whatever that is. Actually, that looks like a Mario Green Hills emoji more than anything. Oh. Oh. I know I'm in the right spot because my frames start dropping ridiculously fast. Okay. I honestly don't even recognize this area. Oh, that's where I need to go. Fell downstairs flamethrower. I agree that it is lame that the road remained blocked. I wonder if there's not some way that I can, like, undo this by... No, okay. Just being yelled at by the game. So this is where I was. You see here my conundrum. As I have no way forward. I hypothesized that you have to do something dumb. And alas, I do not know how dumb it must be. Like, maybe what you're supposed to do is check out some dumb shadow pattern. Or one of those, like, holes in the fence or whatever. But on the other side. And then remember that and run all the way back around. And then open that. But that's not even necessary as far as I can tell. What is necessary is this. And in addition to going through that and separating those two, you have to follow some pattern that I don't know. So, this is where I'm stuck, basically. Oh no. I have to think like a sunbeam. I don't wanna. What do I even line this up with, is the question. Aha. I line it up with the giant pole. So first thing I'm going to assume is that I can do this. But maybe that's wrong. Maybe I have to go up here. Is it easier than I think? Do I just ignore the pole? No. Theoretically, the shape is also blocked by that rock. I can't even see the details on this. Whatever this is. It's obviously meant to be some sort of tree, but that's what it means. HM-M. There's something blocking the sun from hitting that, and it's pretty massive, whatever it is. When I work 7 years on this game. I don't know, man. Probably not. But the thing is, one of the things that I'm going to ask Jonathan about when he comes back on is why... Not really why. It's more like I'm going to ask him about the process of coming up with the puzzles, and if he thinks that the reason the game took 7 years to make is because he's talked before in other interviews and in probably in his own stream or whatever about how he has difficulty flipping things around in his mind. And I'm just wondering if like he thinks that I was going to say disability, but that has its own connotations. That deficiency, that inability that he has is one of the reasons why it took so long. So I guess the question will more so be pointed as like, how long did it take you to come up with the puzzles, and was that a significant portion of the design phase or whatever? Like, oh, maybe I'll make it even more open-ended and ask him if there's anything in particular that took the most effort to make and contributed most heavily to the time of developing The Witness. But I'm just interested in that mostly because it's like this game is... Like, Braid's puzzles were real time, and I feel like there's probably something that his brain is probably more... Well, I would just assume everybody's brain is more easy to it's easier to understand things that are happening in real time. So I wonder if that's one of the reasons why The Witness took so long to make, is because things are basically fixed and you just solve them, and there's not like a timing, with the exception of like the thing in the treehouse area. I haven't found any timing things, so I'm assuming that has something to do with it. It will have been funny if we find out that the environment itself was the biggest time sink, because if that is true, I don't know, there's something about that seems like wrong, because I'm sure he was involved in the art direction and stuff, but as far as I know, he wasn't involved in the model making or anything, like the actual nuts and bolts technical process of creating art. So maybe I'm wrong about that. Either way, we'll get it cleared up. So what is casting such a huge shadow, and how do I figure out... There's nothing that really looks puzzly over here, shadow casting wise. The bamboo stick over here, the bamboo stalk, did kind of look like it could have been puzzly, you know? Well, it wouldn't surprise me that the environment would take a long time, Knifeyberg, but it would surprise me that... It would surprise me to know that he didn't do that... Well, I hesitate to say that much work, because obviously art direction is work unto itself. But, you know what I mean. If his involvement started to get less common or whatever. Oh, here we go. I guess this is what I was supposed to be looking at. Finding the right one is going to be a tricky process, I think. Like, you almost have to use process of elimination. This one almost works, except this block is blocked, right? If that wasn't the case, I could do this. Well, I guess that would block me too, but you get the idea. So I guess it can't be that one. I don't know, man. What the fuck? Does this work? It doesn't work because it doesn't isolate them, right? So, like, I can do it, but then it won't process. Let's try this one. Yeah, maybe I'll ask him a very open-ended one where it's just like, what can you describe the process you use to come up with puzzles? Not you specifically, but I guess the company uses. To get an idea of how involved he was in the process, I think will be useful for context for the rest of the conversation anyway. But yeah, he has done quite a large number of conversations. And that's the other thing that I think my first episode with him, I didn't necessarily understand. Well, I understood, but like I didn't internalize that not everybody has gone through and done all of the research that I've done in preparation for it, right? So I don't know. Well, it can't be this one because of that dickhead in the middle. What was our complaint about this one again? Probably it just doesn't work. Or maybe it was this one that I couldn't figure out. Yeah, it feels like it can't be any of these. But it must be one of them. Can't I... Nobody's looking, right? I can just, like, run over and break some of these branches. Little twigs in my way. I don't know, man. This is so confusing. Anything that has like an enormous twig can't, or branch or whatever, cannot be the one. I feel like this is so obtuse that it almost must be an optional one, but I don't even know if there are such things as optional puzzles in this. I guess the ones that I kept getting pranked by might be optional. Like the one in the shipping container. Yeah, there's just no way to do that one because of this. It's probably a common feeling, but I do just want to, like... You know, there's that clip that Fagudo actually posted a long, long time ago now of Jonathan playing a puzzle game that was basically derivative of this, like derivative of The Witness. which I didn't recognize at the time because I'd never seen it. But there was some animation that was stopping him from, like, just walking to the next puzzle, and he's like, come on, let me play the puzzle, or whatever. Or let me do the puzzle, let me get to the next puzzle, something like that. And that's how I feel about this moment. It's like, can I get to the next one that I actually know what to do with? Which is obviously very different, but it's just funny that I remember the moment. See, it feels like something else nearby is blocking the sunlight. But like, it would just be helpful for me to figure out how to solve this, but I can't. Yeah. Well, I also get annoyed at cutscenes, so thumbs up, homie. Mostly because they're bad, though. Dude, how do you do this one? Where's the magic lineup? This is like new player trying to find a smoke lineup in Counter-Strike. This is basically what this is. I'm probably just not even supposed to do it from here. That's my my hot take, is I just wasted like a half an hour, basically. Oh. You could almost think it's that one, but then you can't hit the dot in the middle, so... Or can you? Then you can't hit the exit. GG. So I guess that's how you're supposed to figure out the grounding part, is like... If you can't get to the end or start, then you're definitely fucked. And this isn't the right... At least it's not the right angle. It might not be the right thing at all. In this case, I'm kind of screwed anyway because of this. So that can't be it. I've said that can't be it, but tried everything anyway. Yes, I recall that from my prep. Can I stand on something? Dude, I don't know. Obviously that doesn't work because of that, but... Yeah, do not like that one. I'm assuming there's like multiple ways to solve it based on which angle you get, but man, was that annoying. What's up, dude? Okay, well, that's fucking vague. But I guess this reminds me of another one that I did a while ago. Like one of the first ones I did, actually. I don't even know how to get access to that, to be honest. Is Brian Moriarty... No, I don't know. I feel like I've heard that name before. Is he like a meme review guy or something? Not actual PewDiePie meme review. I mean, like... Was he the guy who people were cuck-deathing in Discord? And by people, I mean you. Where do I go? It's like down... I have to go up. Anyway, the name doesn't ring a bell. There's one that he does with like a pretty big podcast guy. Or like conventional, or what is the term? It's like normal. It's legacy media. That's I found on Spotify while I was doing initial research. I haven't actually listened to the section that's about The Witness since I hadn't played it at the time. Wonder what it was. See if I can find it. No, I can't find it now. It was on Spotify, though. That's how I found it in the first place. Oh, Jonathan Blow on... Oh, wait, no, that's a different one. That's a new one. Yeah, Adam Ruins Everything. You can look that one up if people haven't seen that. I stopped when at like the halfway point when they started talking about the game, since obviously I hadn't played it yet. It was a pretty good one though. Alright, let's see what we can figure out here. Can we find anything at all that might clue us in on what we're supposed to do with this one? Maybe we'll look through some of these. No. Answer is no. Answer is Fook. We basically need this now, so I don't want to keep doing that. So I go down and to a left, and there's this giant window, which tells me where I'm supposed to go to solve the thing. I mean, to Lazor, but I don't know how to find it. Like... It feels like it would be somewhere over in the bamboo land, but I don't think I've ever noticed a window before, so... Must be well hidden. Okay. If this is the case, then really the bamboo stuff is like... My head would be offset by maybe a whole thing. So... Really? Yeah, it really wouldn't come into play until about here. But I've already tried this before, right? So... I don't know what I'm supposed to do instead. I wonder how there's like... How is there even stuff here? Where's that coming from? I guess it must be the... No, I don't know. I honestly don't know what it is. It might be related to this, or it might not be. It might be all the way over here. But if that's the case, there's not really any way to really get the sun from that, right? So... I don't know. I have no other hypotheses. And the road's closed, so I have to take the real long way back every time. Pretty frustrating. I have to wonder why.
The glass is transparent, the wine transparent. The two are
Parent?
similar, the affair confused. There seems to be wine and no glass, or glass and no wine. Sahib bin Abad, circa 990.
Good sound effect. Really punctuates that quote.
We join spokes together in a wheel, but it is the center hole that makes the wagon move. We shape clay into a pot, but it is the emptiness inside that holds whatever we want. We hammer wood for a house, but it is the inner space that makes it livable. We work with being, but non-being is what we use. Lao Tzu, 6th century BC.
I'm gonna be something. Well, I won't lie, my initial reaction is to write them off as pretentious, but this is a game about interesting ideas, and the interesting part holds true for the person who made the game primarily, right? And it's just, or the people, I guess, right? There's not just one guy, but yeah, I don't know. Might be useful, external to the game. Does it have much to do with what I can take away from the game thus far? Not really. And the one that's exceptionally long, talking about space, is really just that's more embarrassing than anything. Like, maybe that comes across as particularly crass of me to say, but I just get, I actually do cringe, or did cringe when I was continuously being interrupted for like upwards of 10 minutes, what felt like 10 minutes. I think it was external, it was extended because I actually alt-tab during it, and that pauses it. Yeah, we are one with the Earth. Or globe, or whatever she said. The planet. I don't know. I don't find narration, or quote reading in this case, to be a particularly effective way at communicating ideas. So it's obviously not going to be something that I personally find too much value in. But the whole thing is like this game is not really the same kind of thing as any other game I would play. Like, some things are similar, but I mean, even the whole point of the game, the thing you primarily do in order to solve puzzles, is very different than what you do in any other game. Okay, there's our window. We figured it out. So how would we take a look through that window in order to find the thing or whatever? We can look through it here, sort of. We can kind of see it. Well, go ahead and save that. Emojis might actually be better, yeah. Come on, Photoshop, figure it out, dude. No. Maybe Photoshop is what, crashed my driver earlier. I didn't even have anything in it. It was... That's very high resolution, by the way. Alright, whatever. We're back. So where would I go now? I guess what I can do, what feels like it might be the most useful, is me going back to the other thing that I solved through the window. I actually don't own the Talos Principle, so even though it's scheduled as the next game, I will probably play something else immediately following it. Unless it happens to be on sale or something. So I first solved something through a window by going over here. I found my way in. And here it is. And this allowed me to see the thing. But where was the thing that I used that as a solution to? It's actually nowhere to be found. I wonder where it was. I guess maybe I just remembered the pattern wherever I solved it. I don't remember. I would play that game. I would play Five Nations if it fixed the problem of me not being able to play it at all. So, yeah, that would be nice. I will say, despite my lack of appreciation for the quote narration stuff, I don't know what I'm doing up here. Ah, solving hidden puzzles, obviously. But yeah, despite my lack of appreciation, I will say, with the exception of the one really long one, I have been respectfully quiet and pensive during the delivery, so it's not like I was I wasn't quiet during the long one just because if I felt disrespected by its length. I don't know. And that also made it like a gamble anytime I would see another one. I'm not gonna lie, like I was pretty happy that the two that I found were fairly short just now. Because if it was going to be another long one, I would just have never touched those again. It's like burn me once or whatever. I don't even remember what this one is. Did I already hear this one?
The question is the most difficult in the world. It is not a question I can answer simply with yes or no. I am not an atheist. I do not know if I can define myself as a pantheist. The problem involved is too vast for our limited minds.
Speak
May I
for
not
yourself.
reply with a parable? The human mind, no matter how highly trained, cannot grasp the universe. We are in the position of a little child entering a huge library filled with books in many languages. The child knows someone must have written those books. It does not know how. It does not understand the languages in which they are written. The child dimly suspects a mysterious order in the arrangement of the books, but doesn't know what that is. That, it seems to me, is the attitude of the most intelligent human toward God. Albert Einstein, 1930.
I don't think I heard that one, even though I think there was an Einstein quote that I heard earlier. Sampling from the same person? WTF? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what you're supposed to do with this one. So, the first one is follow the path that is not in shadow, right? And then the second one is go upstairs and solve the glare, which I'm not going to do again. But it ends over there. So what is the third one? I hear you cry out. So it ends over there, and it must have started in the top one, so then the one that I need is in the middle. Yes, milestone. The third one. I need 3. You must understand. I need 3, which must start in the middle, I assume. That doesn't have to. And it has to end in the top left. Top left is in shadow, the middle is not. So it can't be that I need to keep in shadow. Can't be that I need to not keep in shadow either, considering this. Precisely. What's up, Baker? Oh, wait, I already said hi to you. Will you get a second one? Look to my left. What's to my left? Maybe I should look to my left again. Ah, son of a bitch. I can't look to my left. It's not allowed. How do I get over there? I hit spacebar to try to jump through it. Oh, I suppose I can just do this, huh? Dummy! Oh no, I don't want to do this again. Eh? That ain't gonna work. Well, there's no escaping that one. This. Owned. Yeah, too good to be true. Collision on that is a bit off. Yeah, I don't know. I can solve it a lot of different ways, but not really, because not all of them are the right angle, I guess. I mean, maybe it's like way more easy and I'm supposed to look at it the same way. No, I can't even see the exit if I look at it that way. But that ain't it. So... the problem is I can't really use this because it's totally enclosed. I could use this, which is what I've been doing, but if you're telling me it's obvious when you got it, then this must not even be used at all. Considering. I mean, it doesn't really seem like the collision over here is correct at all. I don't know. Sup, Beaver? Oh, I can't actually solve it from here, though. So... is there some... there's not like an obvious thing on the ground that's supposed to... it seems like it's supposed to tell me what to do. Maybe there is, and it's related to the shadow as well. Or I'm supposed to stand at the tree. If I stand at the tree, I can't see, so that can't be it. I wonder if, like, the fact that it's orange somehow gives me a better clue. Not really, though. All right. What's the hint that I've obviously missed, Figueroa? Because or not obviously, that I have missed. Because I don't see anything. Like, I didn't even notice that this was a thing that I could do. Am I supposed to... No, I can't think of anything. I just have to find the thing. Oh, well. Well, that's embarrassing. So, up, left, down, down, right, up, left. Oh man, I have to memorize this. Up, left, down, down, right, up, right, up, left, 2, up, left, 2, down, left. Wasn't I able to turn this one, or only the other one? I missed the puzzles inside the temple structure. Well... Wait, what? I did? I don't even know how to get there. I think it's over here, right? Probably could have gotten over there. Oh, that's what that did. Oh, I see. This looks like another line, not space. JK. Is this the one that's a line, not space? I don't really see how you would do that, but maybe I just have to go further back. Wow. That's high fidelity. It seems like this obviously cradles it, and then... But then nothing. You won't say anything about cookies, homie. How do... So left 2, up 2, left, up, right 2, down, right, up 2, left 2, up. Oh no, it's just... Well, that one can't be it, so it must be something else. Or can it be it? Ha! Well... So we have left 2, down 3. I guess it must be right, down, or what? No, it's down 2, left 1. Which doesn't really make sense here. Yeah, the question is, like, which one of these actually is broken, probably. And they all look the same in terms of how they end, so... I guess we just have to try. If you imagine it was left 2, down 2, right, up, right, down 2, left, down, left, down, left, down. Okay. That activated something all the way up here. Ah, laser. Okay. What's up, Balethal? You want cookies, dude? Fagudo made some, I guess. There is nothing to look at that through. Or is there? Am I a liar? Ho ho, I'm a liar. Holy shit. So what is this? I'm epic. We're still missing one of them. Oh. It won't budge. I like cookies too. The problem is I don't like that I like cookies, if you know what I mean. So we were trying to open the last one, and the last one opens with this thing. Actually, is that even the last one? Oh, I guess so. But something... Oh, no, it's not the last... It's the last one, but the second to last one is in here. And I still haven't figured out how to do this at all. So I just have to satisfy the shape specifically, and then I can do whatever I want? Is that the bit? I can't do that. It's me, a mind bender. Oh, never mind. I've been defeated already. What do we have to do here? We have to do... I feel like we have to do like an H or something. Doesn't that... Oh, it doesn't work because I didn't encircle that. Maybe that's fixable? Without doing this part? I don't think it is. Alright, we can't do the H. The very long middle. Can we do the sideways H with a very long middle? That's not the shape. No, we can't do that either, because then... Yeah, it'd be this. Doesn't that work? Oh, it doesn't work. So if we end here and go up, then we could do like this, that. So that means we need to be... Yeah, this one's tough. You know, it has to happen right after I gloat, obviously. Yeah, this one's really fucking hard, dude. Because there's so many different ways I can orient these two shapes. I can do this. That obviously doesn't work, but... Hmm. So many potential dead ends here, man. Like, if I turn a corner, I need to be able to... I can only turn a corner in the middle, I think. Well, going this way. Because if I do this, then this one's out, and if I do this, then the left one's out. So I have to... Well, I can turn this corner, but then I have to do this, basically. Like so. I'm stuck here. I can do this, but I can't do this because of that. I can do this, but I would then have to factor in something. Yeah, that's pretty fucked, man. It does look impossible, but it must be possible. That's the faith that I have. The benefit of the doubt. I think that I'm slick, but then I remember that this piece here is fucked. And I can't do this because of that, so... And I can't do this because of these two. I thought I saw very many solutions, but I was wrong every time. Doesn't mean you are also wrong. But I will warn you, it's not as simple as it looks. Like, this is already a dead end because of the top one. But... You have to remember that we have to draw the same shape around these two. So what shapes can I draw? I can draw... I can draw this. No, I can't do that. Yeah, it's really difficult to figure out how to do this without overlapping. What the fuck? I feel like these have to be. This one has to be sideways. So you can do these and these two. It's probably the closest I've been, but I don't know how to unify these. Can we do this? Can we arrive at this backwards? Where do I do this? I guess not, because I guess we could do. No, that wouldn't work either. Okay, that's how you do it. I would have thought the door would have opened, so that's a good fake out. This is a good inversion. I like this. How would I even draw? I'm kind of confused. Is the trick to do like something like this? Because I thought I wasn't satisfying this, but I guess I must be. Okay. You have to deliberately not solve it. So what do we do here? I feel like I have to hit all of these no matter what, basically, in order to hit all. I can't hit like just. I can't just miss one of them by the looks of it. So if that's the case, I have to somehow avoid. There you go. I had to avoid drawing a box around that one. Why doesn't the door open? Prankster Jonathan Blow. Okay, let's go back up here because we need to solve this one. So this gets us to here. And I assume we'll have to like... We have to find a way to observe this in a way that gives us the glare. So that we can see the rest. must witness the glare, yes. Alright, we've done this. I guess literally the only one that I'm aware of that's not active at this point is Egypt. I still don't really know what turning the windmill on does, by the way. There's probably at least one more Lazor besides Egypt. Alright, do we have any brainiacs who still remember how they solved Egypt? Because I'm going to be honest, I have zero. I don't even think it's worth trial and erroring until I find the solution. So I don't feel bad about asking for a bypass on the one that I'm stuck on here. Yeah. People tell me to think like a sun ray or a light ray or whatever, but it's not very useful, to be honest. I'm stuck on this one, and I don't really seem to be able to get any glare at all. Like, the thing is, the glare would also probably show up on the water, at least to some degree, but it doesn't here, right? So I have no way of estimating where the glare actually is. If anything, that one appears to be reflected lower than this one, so I should see glare if I go backwards, but I can't see anything, including glare, from going lower. So it doesn't really feel like I have any way of genuinely understanding where I would stand and at what point in the water I would need to be. You know what I mean? Like this, you can see you don't have enough on the left and you do have enough on the right. And this one's lower than both of those. So I would think I need to be further back. But the only ways to go further back are ways that you either can't see it or don't get any feedback whatsoever. Yeah, that's already something that I have done quite a bit. Now, I'm not blind to the fact that there is another light over here. But I don't think that glares anything. At least if it does, I haven't been able to figure out the difference. Okay. Yeah, thanks for understanding, homie. And maybe the other ones are... Well, I guess there's only two left from where I'm at. Maybe the other one is also the same, because I haven't been able to figure anything out there. I check for the solution on Reddit. Feels kind of disgust. Oh, there's way more than that. There's this one over here that's not even active yet. Okay, we have Beaver saying we need to be behind it in order to see. Well, the problem, Beaver, is that I can't see. Maybe specifically I need to be behind it while it's coming up. Will it even show up for me if it's doing that? It's just a U. Wow. I literally got U'd by the game. Thanks a lot, Jonathan. Really appreciate it. So this is I don't know what it means if it's backwards. I don't remember. So it's the real one is starting from the bottom and going left, right, left. And this one is starting from the top and going left, right, left. So the direction, the left, right doesn't mirror, but the up, down does. And it was this, which means it would be the fuck would it be? Well, it would literally be, it's like down, right, up, left. So it would be up, right, up, left? Okay. It's confusing. So that powers this light, which I guess is necessary for that. I see glare from all the way back here, but I don't. Oh, this one's gonna be really annoying. What? Okay, we accidentally solved that one. And at great costs. Because now we have to wait for this one to go back down. This one looks like it's going to be extra dumb because I have to like find the right time for it. And the right angle for each one. Oh no. So it's... That's the first part. I don't even know what that power is, to be honest. I can't even see it from this angle. Are you supposed to guess? What the fuck? Man, trying to thread this needle from this far away is not going too well. Yeah, I just guessed anyway. Oh, okay. Alright, maybe the worst is behind us, boys. Maybe. I can't even tell if that's water, honestly. It is. What the fuck? So we go all the way to the right, all the way up, and then it's like left. It's just a mess. But I guess I can't do it at all until those pieces fall away, if they ever do. We got a U-chain going, boys. Some people get hyped about like sub trains or whatever, but I think U-trains are better. How the fuck do you see this one? I can start to see a little bit of a glare if I go here, but... Get the Ubers in the chat. How do you see anything? I don't think I can climb up on anything. Feels like maybe you're supposed to get a look at it from over here, but doesn't seem possible. Man. Ah, that's how you do it. Let's go this. Okay, I don't know what I did, but... I gave power to this thing, which I can't turn on anyway. Oh, wow. Crank ammo. What? Some quick math. Don't worry, guys. We'll get it right eventually. Up we go. Farewell, Egypt. You fucking bad person. Alright, we have solved 363 puzzles. And we've activated like 10 lasers, so that's cool. What lasers am I missing, guys? We got desert laser, Egypt laser, temple laser, city laser. Bird sound laser, flower pot laser. Is there a second city laser? I feel like there might be. Because there's this unsolved conundrum area. So. Oh. Big brain. So I switched it to green. How else am I meant to solve this? Maybe that's the only way to solve it. Well, now it's green, but that doesn't mean anything to me, so... yeah, Treehouse I'm stuck on. Fuck. Yeah, I couldn't progress in Treehouse. Although, admittedly, that's like the area that I've done the least amount of revisits to. I'll show you guys where I got stuck. Maybe I'll have another idea. Or more likely, you guys will have an idea. And I will attempt to figure it out on my own haplessly for the next 20 minutes. While you point and laugh. There's a lot of lasers in this game, man. Okay, and this is where I left off. I obviously have the shortcut. I figured out that you're supposed to do this to change things. But this only really gets me over there. So the key weird thing is I have nowhere to go over here. No way to get there. Unless, like, one of these has a different exit, but doesn't appear to be the case. Nope. And obviously, if I go like this, it doesn't go far enough. I can't make it, Jim. It feels like maybe I'm supposed to push that thing and then, like, while... I guess I can set it up again. It feels like maybe I'm supposed to come over here, push this, and then interact with this and get over there. That isn't happening. And I'm pretty sure I checked the other bridge to see if it has anything that I can use to turn, to maybe meet the reconfigurable bridge that I'm already aware of. But I'm pretty sure those are at different height levels. And yeah, I didn't see anything. Oh, here's one. I probably should have looked at the solution a little bit closer, to be honest. Oh yeah, squares don't need to be separated by twos. That's only stars. So. But damn it. Right. Oh, I see. It's actually kind of challenging to get it to turn right here. So I was thinking it was just like one of those easy ones that they make you do for the sake of making you do a puzzle to change direction, but that's not the case here. I guess it is pretty easy once you know what to do with it. Okay, well now it's pretty easy. I'm not sure if there's really anything of significance to do over here besides gaze at the laser, but okay. It's back to what it was before, for whatever that's worth. I guess absolutely nothing. And I should have just kept it over the way that it was to make it easier to operate. Alright, now I've done treehouse laser. I guess the green one must be reconfigurable. I shouldn't have done that. This was such a pain in the ass to figure out. Maybe it'll be easy this time. Eh? No, it's impossible. GG. How would I ever turn it that way? What the fuck? I have to draw a U. How would I even draw it the other way, though? I don't understand. I'm too tired to do this one, I think. What does that even lead to? Is it worth anything? It's probably just like a pickupable or something. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna say no to that one. Yeah. Oh, wait. If you stand on those, sometimes you'll get rotated. Okay. So, we've got quite a lot of lasers being thrown at this building. Can we even count them all? 1, 2, 3. Why is the maze one changing color? We have swamp, maze, treehouse. On the far side, we have flower. We have city, Egypt, desert, temple, bird. Yeah, I think we have 10 then. I don't know if that's enough though. I guess I can head up and find out. And if not, well, at least we climbed a mountain on stream. Guess I could also use the map on the boat to see if there's anything in particular that looks like I haven't been to. Oh, I don't feel like waiting for the boat to come here though, so I'll go meditative state my way up the mountain. How come all of those disappear? Oh, I see. Yeah. I guess I still wouldn't really be able to do anything even with that. Well, I kind of figured that that's what it was. I just didn't really care, to be honest. Oh wait, I have to do this. Panels really make... I mean, this is really making me do stuff from a very specific angle. Yeah, I can't even... Okay, maybe this is the bit. Gotta get very close to this man. No, that's not really what I wanted to do. Okay, I can end there. Oh, I have to solve it in each direction. Interesting. It's another one that I can end at. Yeah, that's not good enough, is it? Oh yeah, it's still not isolating this one. I don't really know how to isolate that one. I thought I was being clever by putting it underneath the guy's crotch, but that was not, in fact, useful. Maybe his crotch can still be of use. And again, maybe not. So the laser's still gonna get in our way there, but we can maybe angle it like so. I don't think it's possible to angle it that way, though. Will I get interrupted trying to go? Yeah, I will. Alright, so we just have to isolate the whites then. Can we do that and still... never do this. We can do this. And then be over here. Oh, there's fucking tree in my way, of course. My arch nemesis, the tree. Fuck, dude. Get your foot out of the way. Finally. Now, obviously, it still won't matter, because not very useful. I wanted to see if I could solve it in some insane way that nobody else has ever solved it before, but alas, I am not that special. Yeah, I agree, Baker. This probably was insane. What's up, Shadow? It's quite the name you've got there. It's also a pretty interesting obstacle. Just frozen men. I still can't really do anything with this, though. Yeah, that won't work. I basically need to be able to do this, but a step further. Is there any way to unify this? Like this? That's actually why I was doing this to begin with. Is maybe I can do this, right? But as it turns out, that is not helpful. I don't know exactly what you mean about that, but yeah, this won't work either. Yeah, I was pretty sure. I feel like maybe if we weren't playing crotch crossers, I probably should have kept my pants on. I don't know, man. Figured it out. First try, obviously. Can these puzzles even be difficult? Holy shit. Peeping Tom. I really should have kept my pants on. Hi. Oh, shit. Dude, this is kind of spooky. Better watch out. Hi, guys.
So you have a puzzle here, let me solve it.
It's a nice puzzle you got there. It would be a shame if somebody solved it for you.
Yeah, I did solve it, but I can't see the I can't see the exit. I would like a refund, actually. This is bullshit. Oh. Wait, how did I do this again? I already forgot. That's what happens when you can't see the exit. How do I even get out? Okay, you go up. How did I solve this again? I went like this. And I did this. Did I do this? What did I do? Maybe I didn't solve it. I didn't solve it, never mind. I'm not doing that. Oh wait, I have to do that. I have to liberate myself from the fucking furniture. Looks like there's some doppely-doos. Oh shit. Tell me this now. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. You can't do that. How do I solve this one? Go like this. Wait, I can't do that. Okay, we have to have the... We have to have this, right? Well, I guess it has to be one further up. Wow, perspective really screws with these. I'm pretty sure you can't overlap the yellow blocks with the... Okay. No, they can't. Yeah, I don't think these black and white squares can overlap with the yellow bricks. So that means we have to do like... Oh, well, if they can't overlap, it's actually just impossible. Because this could go here or here. But this can't go anywhere to satisfy these if they can't overlap, so... What the fuck? Maybe the reason why this puzzle is full of junk is because it was trash because it was not solvable? Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm in the recycle bin? Yeah, I know, Beaver. But if I did that... That means going back up and trying to solve the top puzzle again, and I don't want to do that, dude. Do I look like I'm equipped? Alright. I assume there's a lot more content here, at least enough for like an hour, so I'll just do this tomorrow. Or, not tomorrow. Whenever I do this stream again. I guess it'll be Wednesday or something. Dev wouldn't post any impossible puzzles if it is official. It is the official release. I was just joking that it looks like it's in a fucking trash pile. And so, that's why it was there. It's a prank, bro. It's just a haha. Alright, well. Hey, this means we're closer to getting Jonathan back on, so that's pretty cool. Closer, the sooner I get this game completed, the sooner we have a part 2. Prepare yourselves. And that's it. I guess I can't really do that.
What? It didn't work? Oh yeah, of course it didn't work. What a dummy. How do I just draw this? Yeah, I can do it like that. But I still can't go through there. I don't think. Alright. Now we'll actually go to bed now, so. Thanks everybody who hung out, and I'll see you guys later.